exactly the same time, every computer, every phone in the world showing the exact same number. 3.
Some say it's a global virus, spreading through technology like a plague.
Whilst others believe that it has something to do with the Chinese government.
Ogni dispositivo informatico in Italia che mostra il numero 3.
Jedes einzelne Telefon zeigt genau die gleiche Nachricht an.
Le même numéro, 3, exactement au même moment.
Just one number. 3.
What? Where's my car? Hello? Who's there? Hello? Hell.
I am hungry.
Identify yourself.
I will feed on you.
Doctor! With me, run! What the hell even was that?
It's recalibrating.
Doctor, just tell me what it was!
Botswana trapped on the wrong planet somehow. Now shut up, mind your eyes. Now then, we need to have a little talk, don't you think? Take this.
Thanks. Do you think the creature has anything to do with the text message that I got?
Oh.
You good?
Had better times, yeah. But go on. What text message?
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Anything you want to say to me?
How do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Anything I should know, maybe?
Like what?
You tell me.
I can't think of anything.
You sure?
What is this, a police interrogation?
The last time we met, you just disappeared, so tell me, what happened?
I can't say.
What happened? Just tell me.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Well, you know what? You wouldn't understand.
What? Because I'm thick?
I didn't say that.
But it's what you meant.
Now you're just being silly.
There we are, insults. How childish.
Is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Oh, God, your hard work.
I'm hard work. You're the one that didn't bother telling me you're Rose's brother.
You know, don't you?
I know everything.
Then why didn't you say?
What didn't you say?
I just thought...
Thought what? I couldn't handle it?
No!
Then why? What is the reason you kept something so big like this away from me?
Because I was scared! I was scared. I didn't know how to say it. I spent all my life listening to these stories of you. So I set off to try and find you. I found some weird conspiracy theories about the uni and it made me think he's bound to be in there. And when we finally came face to face, I just got scared, you know?
You still should have told me.
She's safe, by the way. Rose, she's with you, the other you.
Are they happy?
They're happy. But sometimes she's sad. I see it. That twinkle in her eye. That she's holding back the tears. What about you?
I'm alone. Like a Time Lord should be.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Because every time I get close to someone, I destroy their life. Rose, Martha, Donna, Wilf. Even Captain Jack's cursed. But you shouldn't even be here. Because every time you travel from one world to another, you tear a hole in the fabric of reality.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying.
If you can travel from one reality to another, it means the walls are broken down, which puts all life in danger, everything. But if you want to stay here, so be it. But you can't remember me, or Torchwood, or your family. I need to close the walls between worlds on my own. Tony, you need to forget about me and live your life.
I don't ever want to forget you.
Well, I'm afraid you might have to.
What?
I just hope you like the taste of retcon.
You've poisoned me.
Relax, it's just a smart drug, an amnesia pill. You're gonna forget about me, Torchwood and Rose. You'll wake up a new man. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This time, the number 2. Nothing more, nothing less. Es scheint hier ein seltsamer Countdown zu sein.
Quando questo conto alla rovescia arriva a 1, cosa succede allora?
Whatever it is, the government urging the people of Great Britain to remain calm.
Hi, Aaron A. Aronson, PA Secretary of State.
Yeah, sorry, I can't talk right now. It's a state of national emergency.
Shut up, you simple idiot. It's me, General Baxter, Unit HQ. I need you to do as I say.
I'm not under your authority, I'm afraid.
This is a state of global emergency, let alone national emergency. So when it comes to defending the entire planet, who's in charge of doing so?
That'll be you guys.
That'll be us. You've got it. So stop talking and answer my questions, alright?
I don't take orders from soldiers.
You do now.
What if I refuse?
Well, that tubby little daughter of yours, she just had her first birthday, didn't she? And that sweet girlfriend of yours, what's her name? Ariana? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm right outside your house.
Prove it.
9 Johnston Avenue? That sound familiar?
You stay away from them. You hear, you lay one finger on them, and I swear.
Relax. They're safe. And they're always going to be safe. Just as long as you continue doing what I say. That sound good?
Everybody always said the unit general was a bit bent, but nobody could ever prove it.
Ooh, no, not bent. I don't like that phrase. I like to see it as more... persuasive.
What do you want me to do?
And would you look at that? The weakest point in the split between two worlds is exactly where the Botswana emerged. If I just... Whoa.
Our unit systems confirm there's a weak point in time and space.
So what do we do?
Do we alert the public?
What are you, stupid? The less they know, the better.
But with respect, sir, everybody on the planet's talking about the numbers appearing on everybody's screens. The public already
knows something is up.
Well, let them talk. The public are thick. So just keep blaming the Chinese, and everything will be fine.
The numbers are appearing like some sort of countdown, and it's terrorizing humanity.
The numbers are appearing on a worldwide scale.
Which means what?
The entire population can see the message.
I know all that. What does this mean?
We searched the signals, energy sources and patterns, but we didn't find anything else. No trace of any alien technology as of yet.
So you think it's alien?
You think it's not? It doesn't take a genius to know something extraterrestrial's to blame.
Whatever this is, it's bigger than a natural disaster. It's bigger than some sort of technology hacker. Something big and powerful was lying deep in the heart of Earth's technology, like some sort of field or drive.
All we have to do is make sure that humanity is safe. Do you know the best way of doing that?
No.
Plausible deniability. I know nothing about this to protect them from what's going to come.
Which is what?
The end of the world.
Harkness.
A countdown. Teasing humanity. If you want to invade the Earth but blend in with society, what's the best way to do it? Technology. You hide in plain sight. You don't need weapons or guns or any of that old rubbish. Use the Earth's technology against itself. If you want to travel between worlds completely unnoticed, what's the best way of doing it? Use the void. The gap in the fabric of reality. You tear down the walls of the worlds and discreetly go from one world to another completely unnoticed. Which means it wasn't an accident. Something must have purposely broken down the walls of the world by the slightest margin, because even the slightest margin is enough to let the right creature just slip on through. Hence the weak point. Something somewhere knows what it's doing. It's like it's planned this entire invasion to turn humanity against itself. And it's working. Just as they would have planned. Because the English are already blaming the Chinese. And this has something to do with one place. One place in particular. The car park.
Nigel Farage is crying out for the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom to show some vigilance in this time.
The Prince and Princess of Wales are calling for the people of Great Britain to remain calm.
Whereas Professor Brian Cox believes that this discovery has some sort of relation to an energy pulse.
And it'll swell up. It probably won't engulf the Earth, but it'll get close.
Although it has been confirmed that NATO troops are reportedly on standby for precaution measures against China.
This is expected to be harmless and completely safe for the general public.
Car park.
Do not try to escape. You are not leaving.
Not now. Oh, not now.
Who are you? What do you want?
His time is coming.
What? Whose time?
The Doctor's.
Doctor Who? I don't know any doctors.
Don't lie to me. There are stories in the stars. Stories about the Doctor and Rose Tyler. And they all revolve around you.
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
His final days are approaching.
I don't know what you mean.
You must know. You are his associate.
Tell me who you are.
I am nothing. I don't exist. Not anymore.
Who are you?
I was like you once. Living.
What's that supposed to mean?
His final battle is his last.
You're not making any sense.
I was here. On Earth. The day the army of ghosts invaded. The day the Daleks and Cybermen began their battle. I was there. In that war.
What battle? What?
My leader will be waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for the Doctor. And soon it will be time for the Doctor to make a choice. The most impossible choice. The fate of humanity rides in his hands.
Please let me go. I have nothing to do with this.
I can sense it. Your memory is hidden in darkness. So I shall take the luxury of restoring it.
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My leader has waited in the dark.
What leader? Who do you work for?
He waited for so long. And he'll keep on waiting. Until then, goodbye.
Who do you work for? I remember. I mean, you drugged me with actual drugs, real proper drugs.
I'm sorry.
Then why'd you do it? Why did you drug me?
I had to.
But why? Tell me the reason why.
I just couldn't live with myself, knowing who you were.
You make me forget everyone. But you didn't even twig I have a laptop, a phone, with all the details of my life on. Wasn't the brightest move.
The medicine hasn't quite kicked in yet. Give it a few minutes.
Oh, so you're drugging yourself now?
My head.
Holy crap. Something is wrong. What is it?
If you must know, I'm sick. Very sick. I've got a virus.
Like COVID. I don't know what this stuff is, but it's all the world talks about.
No. Not COVID. Bigger.
Then what is it?
Every cell in my body's dying.
You what?
I've got Cellius Destructor. It slowly eats away at your cells, destroying you from the inside.
Oh my god. Can't you stop it?
Nothing I can do. It's fatal. One day, soon, I'm gonna die.
Pop out the medication.
Only masks the pain.
How long have you got?
Don't worry.
Doctor! How long have you got?
What did you see? In the car park, you saw something.
Don't change the subject.
What did you see?
I don't know, this thing, this creature. I don't know. My head's all just hazy at the moment.
Right.
Talking of which, where did my car go?
Your car?
Yes, my car. I left it in the car park before this portal thing showed up.
Well, if I could hazard a guess, you got sucked into the void by the Botswana.
That was the thing in the car park?
Yeah.
Wait, why have you got a car? You've got a time machine.
Not anymore. The dimensions have merged.
Oh my god.
Hold on. You said you got a laptop. You're not going to tuck in?
Not hungry at the moment. Tar.
What you got?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Tried to download the unit files, but I can't get in. The password's locked.
I thought you were with Torchwood. You know, Dr. Tony Tyler and all that.
I've gone freelance. Torchwood was only temporary in this world. But the stupid thing won't let me in!
Try Buffalo. Lowercase, double F, 1L.
I'm in. I've got something. Wow. It seems like Unit have been busy.
How do you mean?
Well, it says here that they just analysed the communications.
Without telling me? What? Let me see that.
Can you make it out?
They got frequency, but still not strong enough to fold the signals back. Who's ringing you? You can't be talking to anyone else about this.
It's my friend Aaron. He recently got promoted in his job. Aaron?
Tony, I've got news.
Oh, that's great. Glad it's going well.
No, stop. The countdowns. I think it has something to do with the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi?
Oh, tell your little friend to use hotspot, we're busy.
Are you with someone?
No. Yes. We're trying to fight this thing.
Oh, okay, so just like the Stop Oil protesters.
If you like.
Well, I've been doing some background research and I've got some information.
Hold on. You're gonna want to hear this. You're on speaker. You were saying?
Wait, who else am I talking to?
It's just a friend.
Haven't got all day.
Well, like I said, I've been researching. Websites, newspapers, forums.
Is that all you got? Gossip?
Could you just shut your arrogant friend up, please?
Am I arrogant?
Just a little.
Hey, are you two baboons listening or what?
Yeah, we're here.
I've been reading on these websites, forums, and they all have these theories.
We're wasting our time here.
But what does that have to do with the Wi-Fi?
Well, the media uses Wi-Fi, don't it?
I mean, he's not wrong.
And on these forum thingies, I started to notice one word. It kept popping up over and over again.
What word?
All in good time. Now, as Tony knows, I am very good with social media. I was an administrator on the Keep Britain British Facebook page. I even searched through millions of accounts for the one word that was repeated over and over again. Don't ask me how I did that, but it took me a hell of a time.
For God's sake, Aaron, tell us the bloody word.
And that one word spread over the entire internet, repeated across the whole world. COVID.
What?
And all of these theories. They all link back to the sales of the COVID vaccinations and how they forced them on everybody.
Wait a minute. What is this COVID? Someone used to give me these testing kits and I never used them.
Where have you been living, under a rock?
He's right. So many different theories about the coronavirus vaccines, like this one.
COVID vaccines contain microchips. All the government have to do is
flick a switch.
And I'll tell you one more thing. The vaccinations were pushed and promoted by the government.
Oh, Aaron, you're a genius.
So what? You think the government are behind these countdowns?
Maybe they're connected.
What? You think Boris Johnson woke up one day and decided to set up countdowns?
Maybe it's a little more complicated than that.
How?
The vaccines were an antidote to the virus. At first, you needed one vaccine.
And suddenly you needed a second.
And out of nowhere, you needed a third booster jab.
All in the space of around a year.
But that's normal because the medication would wear off, so it would need topping up, right?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay, hang on. I still don't get it. What does the government get out of all this?
Maybe they risk these COVID vaccinations out for another reason.
You mean like an ulterior motive?
Well, it's like the whole planet was drugged.
So what, they created COVID to be a conspiracy?
The government may have upped the scare factor ever so slightly.
What makes you say that?
Back in 2020, this man fell down a flight of stairs. He got taken to hospital where he died a few days later. They called it COVID.
But that's...
And similar in 2021.
In Wales, a young woman overdosed on drugs.
She died in hospital a few hours later. And again, they called it COVID.
But how?
And again in 2020.
A 93-year-old man died in his sleep.
He had COVID 1 month before he died, then he was negative. On the death certificate, they still put COVID.
Oh my god.
It seems like everyone that died
after having negative COVID tests was still being put down as death by COVID.
Even if they had the virus weeks before their death. So what if the records weren't true?
You're saying the government made the numbers up?
Well, by the looks of it, they counted things like heart attacks, strokes, car accidents, all as death by COVID-19.
So instead of 500 deaths a week, it's a smaller amount. So maybe it's like 150, 200.
Or less. We don't know how much the government conspires these days.
But the false numbers all add to a higher total. And the more it gets covered on the news, the more it scares the public, even more making them want an antidote for the virus.
So something's wrong with the statistics?
The government have always been good at scaremongering. I guess it's just a tactic that works.
If you want to drug the entire planet, the best way to do it is through a virus.
A vaccine. You get the entire planet worried about this new disease and they demand a cure. And in that cure, you could put all the drugs in the world.
So you think they faked the pandemic and poisoned the entire world?
Maybe.
No, sorry, I still don't get it. Why would the government create a virus that kills its own people? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
There's got to be more to it. Like, some fearsome technology or some drive.
But maybe these theories could be right.
Maybe there's something so human behind this and it's slapping
us in the face this entire time.
The more you go through the frequency levels, the more they alter.
How do you mean?
Like, they seem to adapt each time a number appears. The same frequency, just slightly tweaked.
It's constantly changing.
Maybe it's aging?
It's old. Very old.
How old?
I can't work it out. It just shows it's not originally from its time zone.
Meaning what?
The frequency seems to be developed from a different time zone, like it was based in a different year.
You mean it's been waiting?
It's as if it stayed dormant in the Earth's technology, buried away, waiting for the right moment to spark itself alive.
How are we going to find out when it first arrived? We can't exactly research everything on the internet. It'll take forever.
What we're looking for is a year that changed the world, a moment in time where that technology went blank, or when something must have fallen from the sky. Something that was completely invisible to the public eye, but not to scientists.
Ooh, it can't be.
It's happening again.
I've got it too.
Oh, that ain't good.
No. No more.
Whatever's causing this countdown must have done its research, because this is targeted.
But what is it? What is bad walk?
Doesn't concern you.
But it's got to mean something.
We've got to narrow this down. We've got to find the year this signal first occupied technology.
I know the year.
How?
We've always known the year. It was slapping us right in the face, but we were too thick to notice.
Okay, well then when was it?
Oh.
Can someone keep me in the loop? I can't see what's happening, remember?
Tell me, Aaron, what year did the COVID outbreak begin?
It was back in 2019. Oh, I'm with you now.
Now you've got it.
Is that it? Is that the year?
2019. The year the world stood still.
Time travel. Actual time travel.
The COVID pandemic hit Earth out of nowhere in 2019. So what if they're connected?
Oh, that is good.
How's your vortex manipulator?
A bit out of sync, but it still works.
You, phone boy. You're staying here.
Ow!
So, is this what we're doing? Going back to 2019?
Go back in time, locate the signal, and find out what's haunting humanity. Then maybe we'll find out what's behind all of this.
I think, whatever this is, it has something to do with you and Rose.
I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
The work is done. Time Lord's entered the trap.
Excellent work, soldier. Give yourself a remarkable pat on the back. But I'm afraid, after this work, you are no longer required. Thank you for your service. Your contract has been terminated.